All 5 game number 7s, all of them will happen now. We're going to see them all. They're all going to be simultaneous. I got to put all the games into one. So there's only 2 games. Here and here. So what we're going to see today is we're going to see number 1, Anaheim, because they're the biggest story. They could be number 1 and they could be out the door. Pittsburgh is number 2. They also can be out the door. John Smiley's going to have another great performance. Kirk Reuter is 0-2. He's going to have trouble. So Mudcat Green hasn't given up a run yet. No ERAs. But he gets the loss because of an unearned run. How about that? The Pirates can blow a 3-0 series lead and lose. That could happen again. Seattle was so dominant, and Boston can win today. And the Pirates in Philadelphia, Bob Walk against Harvey Haddix. Nobody might ever score a run there. This is going to be unbelievably fun. As now we're about to go, and it is going to be Minnesota and Anaheim at Anaheim, and this is it. So right now, Anaheim, Minnesota, game number 7. And here we go. All 5, the winners move on, and round 3 will start tomorrow. What the? We got... Oh, I got a... Sorry. There we go, so we're about ready to go. Hall, Mincher, and Oliva for Minnesota. Remember, if Minnesota wins, they pull one of the biggest upsets. Same with Montreal. A lot can go on today. Kevin Napier. That's going to be high and deep to right field. This is going to be the first batter, and it is gone. It's already 1-0. 1-0 Minnesota. Jimmy Hall, the leadoff batter on the second pitch. A 1-0 pitch, and it's 1-0 Minnesota. They've not even sat down yet. And here's Don Mincher. Mincher, 6 of 45 in the playoffs, a home run and 2 RBIs. Napier, oh my goodness. Got 1-0, and that's deep to right field. This could be 2 in a row, and it is. Back to back at the very beginning. Back to back for Minnesota. Oh, you can't believe that. What a way to start a game number 7. In 4 pitches, you're already down 2-0. And here comes Tony Oliva in right field. 17 of 49, a home run and 4 RBI. That's incredible, and that'll be shot to center field. And a base hit. Oliva will get on first. This is absolutely shocking. Game 7's anything can happen, and here's Harmon. Kevin Napier is absolutely horrible today. Harmon Gillibrew. That'll be a high pop fly. Will it hit the ground? Let's see. And underneath, they're going to make the catch, the first out. Oh my, here's Bob Allison. 7 of 39, a home run and 4 RBI in the series. In the playoffs, I should say. 1 on, 1 out. 2-0. Struck him out, and that'll be 2 outs. 2 outs. And here's Earl Batty. Earl Batty hitting .262, no home runs, 7 RBI. The pitch. That's going to be the right field, and it'll hit the ground and a base hit. Oliva will go to third. Let's see what happens here, and he'll stay at third. They need all the runs they can. Here's Zolio. Zolio hitting .302, 3 home runs, 7 RBI. The seventh batter for the Twins. The pitch. Struck him out. We go to the bottom of the first inning. Minnesota back-to-back home runs. And Anaheim will come up. Bottom of the first inning, Mudcat Grant. He's 0-1. He's given up 14 hits in 14 2/3 innings. Struck out 9, walked 1, but no earned runs. And here's David Eckstein, Kennedy, and Fulmer. Mudcat Grant, that'll be to left field, and that'll be a base hit. It's going to go all the way to the wall. Eckstein around first. Eckstein to second base, and he's safe. Anaheim was saying be concerned, but don't panic. Adam Kennedy. Kennedy hitting .269 in the series, no home run, 2 RBI. Nobody on, one on, nobody out. High pop fly, this is right center field. Will they go to third? Will they tag up? It's all the way to the wall. They do, the throw to third. And he's going to be safe. So Eckstein will be in sacrifice position for Brad Fulmer, the DH. Here's Fulmer, the DH, the pitch. That's going to be a shot to left field and a base hit. It's 2-1. So they already get one back. 2-1, bottom of the first inning, 1 out. And Fulmer with an RBI. Here's Tim Salmon. Salmon, a right fielder. He's hitting .348, 3 home runs, 4 RBI. Out to be on the ground, could be 6-4-3. It is, yes it is. At the end of the first inning, Minnesota 2 and Anaheim 1. We're going after every inning here. The Pirates are the only team to score in the other game. Don Hope, the home run. Don Hope, the home run, and the Pirates have a 1-0 lead in Philadelphia. All the other games are scoreless. Top of the second inning, Rollins, Kindle, and Hall. Here's Rollins now. Kevin Appier. That's going to be a shot, and line drive and a catch. Troy Glaus with the catch, 1 out. 27 pitches now for Appier, and here comes Jerry Kindle. Kindle, and this will be on the ground. They'll pick it up. They'll throw to first. They get 2 out. That's Troy Glaus again. 2 outs, and here's Jimmy Hall. He had one of the 2 back-to-back shots. He's 1 for 1 with a solo shot. Appier the pitch to Hall. That's going to be a little looper to right field. Will it hit the ground? Will they catch it? It'll be caught. 3 outs. Go to the bottom of the second inning and score. Minnesota 2, Anaheim 1. Bottom of the second inning, Anderson, Glaus, and Spezio. Here's Garrett Anderson. Anderson hitting .208, a home run, and 4 RBI in the series. Grant Anderson on the ground to first. They'll just step on it, 1 out.
Have you picked your designated driver for this evening?
1 out in the bottom of the second inning. Here's Troy Glaus now. Grant trying to get settled. Struck him out, and that'll be 2 outs. Here in all 5, game number 7. Here's Scott Spezio, hitting .250, a home run, and 3 RBI. The pitch. Spezio on the ground to Zolio. The first they get the out, a very silent second inning as we hear that same thing any time. But we go to the third, it's still 2-1. A lot of people here, still Don Hope's home run. 1-0, but Houston, Jake, I know Jake Vandenberg is not his name. Jake hits a double. Gurriel scores, and it's now 1-0 Houston there. Remember, if Pittsburgh loses, they would have given up 4 victories in a row. Houston would have came back from a 3-0 deficit. 2 were blowouts. And the Pirates right now, they're down. The 71 Pirates, the 61 Pirates are up. Pittsburgh is still tied with Montreal. And Seattle and Boston are still tied. We go to the third inning. Mincher, Oliva, and Killebrew. Don Mincher 1 for 1. He had the solo shot. Game number 7's high and deep to left field. And underneath, they're going to make it 1 out. That's a chance. Every game, every at-bat, memorable. Here's Tony Oliva. Tony Oliva, he's 1 for 1 today. Remember, they got on. The first 3 got on. Oliva, a little looper to left field, and that's going to be running and a base hit. Oliva will get a single. And Oliva's at first with 1 out. Armin Killebrew, remember last time he was up, he didn't get on. He had 211 when he was away in the season. Apier in the top of the third, and they hit Killebrew. There's going to be 2 on with 1 out. Minnesota trying to get an extra run. Right now they've been outplaying the number 1 team. Here's Bob Allison. Allison 0 for 1 today. Apier the pitch. Allison to right field, and caught. 2 outs. 2 outs. Minnesota 2, Anaheim 1. Top of the third inning, Earl Batty. Earl Batty from Kevin Apier. The pitch. Down low, the bases are loaded. Oliva will be at third, Killebrew the second, Batty to first. And now you've got Zolio. He could be a hero in Minnesota. Zolio could be one of the biggest heroes in the history of the Minnesota Twins. He's 0 for 1 today, bases loaded, 2 outs, the pitch. Struck him out, and they go to the bottom of the third. It's Minnesota 2, Anaheim 1. All the game 7, Seattle. Seattle has just gone up 3-0 there. Pittsburgh 1-0 there. Top of the third. The Pirates 0-0 there. The Pirates are all in game 7. And Houston has gotten out of a bases loaded situation. Seattle's up 3-0 and they only have a hit, 1 hit. There's Darren Erstad. 8-9-1 will be up. Erstad. And the pitch by Grand. That'll be a shot to left field. And a base hit. Erstad will get on first and nobody out. If you're a Anaheim fan, you're loving this. At Pittsburgh again, 2-0 there. Road single, Clemente scored. Here is Benji Molina. Molina is the 9th hitter in Mudcat Grant. The pitch. That'll be a high pop fly center field. And looking to go underneath, and that'll be a catch, 1 out. There'll be 1 out, 1 on. It's so tense it is. David Eckstein. Eckstein is 1 for 1. He's the shortstop. 379 in the series, a home run and 3 RBIs. The pitch. Hit him. And he'll go to first. Darren Erstad the second. The E's. The killer E's. Adam Kennedy now. Kennedy, their number 1. Bottom of the third inning, 1 out. Mudcat Grant, at any double play clause is on. At any time, a double play could end this inning. The pitch to Kennedy. That's going to right field. And what a catch in right field. That's Tony Oliva. 2 outs. And Brad Fulmer, 1 for 1. He has an RBI, the only RBI for Anaheim today. Mudcat Grant, this is big. Bottom of the third inning, 2 outs. 2 on. The pitch.
He struck him out.
And it is still 2-1 as the text says at the very top. Game number 7, Minnesota 2, Anaheim 1. Montreal has broken ahead. It's 1-0 there. Sean Barry, a solo home run. Seattle is up 3-0. They want to blow out Boston. Oh, Edgar Martinez, there was a fight in that game. There was a fight, and Edgar Martinez got ejected. And there was a big fight. So that game is crazy. Houston 1, Pittsburgh nothing. Bottom of the third there. And here it's Pittsburgh 3, Philadelphia nothing. As Dick Rowe and Smokey Burgess both get hits. Clemente scored, Nelson scores. Top of the fourth inning, Rollins, Kendall, and Hall. Apier is still in pitching. Here's Rollins. High into left field. And it'll hit the ground. A base hit. Will it be a single? It will. That's what they do. They get singles. They got to get more. Back-to-back home runs to open the game. And that is all the Minnesota scoring. 4 hits and no runs beyond that. Here's Jerry Kendall 0 for 1. He's batting 9th. They're going to be through the second part of the lineup anyway. Apier. That'll be a high pop fly to left field. And underneath, they're going to make the catch. That's going to be 1 out. Garrett Anderson with the catch. 1 out, Jimmy Hall. He had that solo shot to begin the game, but then he got out. Apier has settled down and scattered 4 hits since that debacle, but he's still down by the debacle. On the ground, could be a 6-4-3. The 6-4-3, and they get them both. And we go to the bottom of the 4th inning. Minnesota still having a 2-1 lead. All these game 7s, all of these game number 7s, they are absolutely incredible. Mike Cat Grant to Tim Salmon now. Salmon will be 0 for 1. He's batting 4th. 3:33 in the series. Mike Cat Grant the pitch. On the ground. They go to third. Third to first, 1 out. Now the thing is that first batter is so big. That's what Minnesota is really like focusing on, is that first batter. Be aggressive and get him out. Garrett Anderson, the left fielder. Anderson, Mike Cat Grant. That'll be on the ground. Actually short, they shift it over, 2 outs. Zolio actually threw to Mincher, and there's 2 outs. Troy Glaus now. Glaus batting 6th. Bottom of the 4th inning, 2 outs. Grant to Glaus. That's going to go to right field. Is it going to drop? No, it won't. It's going to be caught. We end 4 innings. Minnesota here in Game 7 is still leading 2-1. So let's take a look. Montreal up over the Pirates 2-0. That could be a monster of an upset. Seattle over Boston, a monster of an upset. Houston coming back from 3 games down. Pittsburgh leading Philadelphia. Houston, this would be a monster of an upset. That would be an upset because Pittsburgh was so hot. But let's see how these games go. Bottom of the 4th inning in Three Rivers, and Three Rivers is silent. The Houston ballpark, it used to be Minute Maid. First was Enron. How'd that go? And 1-0 there. The Pittsburgh is 60, taking control. Philadelphia might lose. They might be the first team. That might be the blowout game. Seattle didn't score after loading the bases. Mincher 1 for 2. And he walked. Mincher to first. Minnesota needs the insurance run because you know Anaheim's going to score. Here's Tony Oliva. Oliva will be on the ground, around the horn, maybe. No, they only get 1. They only get 1 out. Armin Killebrew, 0 for 1 today. Kevin Apier to Killebrew. That was a little late, back to right field. This one is back. This one is gone. It's gone. Armin Killebrew, a 2-run home run. It is silent here. Minnesota's taken a 4-1 lead. Absolutely silent. Absolutely silent here in the top of the 5th. And a new pitcher, Troy Percival, is in. Bob Allison, the left fielder. Oh my goodness. And inside the left field. And underneath and making the catch, it'll be 2 out. Percival, 4 innings pitched in the playoffs, 3 strikeouts and 1 walk. Boston is coming back, bottom of the 3rd inning, but here's Hurlbatty, 1 for 1 today. The pitch, and struck him out. Minnesota, they lead 4-1. We go to the bottom of the 5th inning. Incredible. Bottom of the 5th inning, here's Scott Spezio. He's 0 for 1 today. Oh my goodness. Just an incredible game right here. Smart Cat Grant. And Spezio to left field. That first batter's going to get on. Yes, he will. Spezio to first. And he'll get on. Wow, the World Series here is going to be, what a thought. Darren Erstad. Whoever's in it's going to be incredible on the Creators Cup. Darren Erstad, center field. 1 for 1, the pitch. It'll be on the ground. Can it be around the horn? That's 5, 4, 3. Oh, they're rolling them up today. 2 outs, bottom of the 5th. That hurt Anaheim. It might be panic mode yet. Here's Benji Molina 0 for 1. The Pirates trying to get something going, but here's Grant. To Benji Molina, and this will be a base hit right through the middle. And the base hit, Molina will go to first. And they'll put it through. You never know. 4-1, 2 out. Here's David Eckstein at the very top. Mike Cat Grant, this is getting to the nitty-gritty. It's 4-1 now. The pitch to Eckstein. Eckstein to right field. This one is back. I don't know. It looks to come up short of the wall. It will, and it's caught. And that's it. We go to the 6th inning. Minnesota 4, Anaheim 1. The miracle might happen. All year long. All year, we always said, Anaheim, Anaheim, ever since the All-Star break. Months back, even when I was broadcasting from Thailand. And now you have Anaheim almost being eliminated. We thought that they might have a shot at going. Maybe go 5 games. Houston still leading Pittsburgh 1-0. Montreal still leading Pittsburgh 2-0. Seattle beating Boston. And the Pirates beating Philadelphia 4-0. The Pirates are almost in a state of panic now. The 91 and 71 Pirates. The 1960 Pirates are 4-0, the exact opposite of what people felt could have happened today. Oh, what a game. 3-2 in Boston. Here's Zolio, 0 for 2 today. He had the bases loaded earlier, and he's not having a great day underneath second baseman Adam Kennedy, 1 out. Here's Rich Rollins. Rollins again. And Rollins, that'll be the right field. And line drive, and that's going to be an out. Tim Salmon. 2 outs. And here's Jerry Kendall. Uh-oh. Things are flickering. I don't know what in the heck. Two outs. The pitch. That'll be on the ground. They pick it up. They throw the first. They get the out. 4-1. Everything comes back on, but what the heck is going on with my power? My power is something that's happening. It's flicking on and off. We pause this, we're gonna save. We're gonna save the game. It says finish the real-time simulation. What an absolute garbage way. I don't even know. You see the scores here. It's 4-1. This last time I got my power thing going on and off. I don't know what in the heck is going on with my power. Everything is flicking on and off. I am ticked off. Oh my goodness. But anyway, here's Adam Kennedy. And now the power's on. Everything is flicking. I don't know what is going on now. But anyway, bottom of the 6th inning. Adam Kennedy, Fulmer, and Salmon. Here's Adam Kennedy on the ground. They'll pick it up. They'll throw to first, and they get one out. So one out. Remember last time everything went out. We got things starting and stopping. Hold on 1 second. Well, everything. You want to pick the time of the day when this is most wonderful for this to happen. 4-1 Minnesota leading Anaheim. Grant to Fulmer now. Fulmer to left field, and that's going to be a base hit. So Fulmer will get to first. Hold on 1 second. I have an uninterrupted power supply, but still today something happened. There was a spike, and the computer went off. But anyway, here we go. Bottom of the 6th inning, 1 out. Here's Tim Salmon. 0 for 2. Salmon on the ground. It could be a 6-4-3. There's a 6-4-3. And we go to the 7th inning. Minnesota leading 4-1 over Anaheim. Pittsburgh in the bottom of the 6th inning. We go to the top of the 7th. Know what I'm going to do? We got stuff flickering right now. Houston leading Pittsburgh 3-0, bottom of the 5th inning in Houston. Montreal 2-0 in the bottom of the 6th inning. Pittsburgh at 91 might be able to pull this out. We don't know. Seattle still leading 3-2. Pittsburgh is 64-0 over Philadelphia. The game here. It's the top of the 7th. Minnesota 4-1. Here's Hall. New pitcher. We'll get to him in a second. Hall to right field. And underneath, they're going to run inside. They're going to get him one out. The new pitcher is John Lackey. 1 for 1, 10 2/3 innings pitched. He struck out 9, walked 2. He's given up 5 earned runs and given 11 hits. The Pirates have tied Montreal at 2 in that game. Top of the 7th inning, 1 out. And Don Mincher, 1 for 2 today, a home run and an RBI. He was one of the ones that hit a home run earlier in the back-to-back underneath, and that'll be 2 out. It was the second one back-to-back. Here's Tony Oliva, 2 for 3. And Oliva in the top of the 7th inning with 2 outs. The pitch. That's going to be a shot and a base hit. So it's going to be safe, and that's Oliva. He'll be at first base. Oliva with a great run today. Oliva, and here's Harmon. He has 2 RBI. He hit that 2-run home run, which was incredible. Talk about insurance in the 5th inning. 1 for 2, and this is going to be big. John Lackey against Herman Killebrew, top of the 7th inning, 2 outs. The pitch.
The swing and a
Him
miss.
out, and that's it. Enjoy the out-of-town scoreboard. Happening here in the bottom of the 7th inning. A lot of this, you take a look here, a lot of this can come, I mean, when you have a break like that and you get time to regroup, sometimes people get on. Mudcat Grant, only 59 pitches. And they pitch to Garrett Anderson. Mudcat Grant, unbelievable. Anderson high. Left center field. Are they going to get the first batter here? They do. It's going to be 1 out. One out, bottom of the 7th inning, and Troy Glaus. Troy Glaus at third base. Glaus deep to left field. This is going to cut it to 4-2. Yes, it will. It's now 4-2. It's not over yet here in the bottom of the 7th inning. Troy Glaus, a solo shot and a home run. This is incredible. Bottom of the 7th inning with 1 out. They cut it to 4-2. And here's Scott Spezio. 1 for 2. Spezio. 1 for 2 today. Mudcat Grant giving that up. 1 out, nobody on. They get at least a run. Spezio deep to right field. This is back to back. They've done it. It's now 4-3. Oh my! We said after breaks like that they come alive, and they did. They have, and Anaheim has made it 4-3. 4-3 now, bottom of the 7th inning, 1 out. Minnesota had a 4-1 game. Darren Fletcher has hit a home run for Montreal, and Pittsburgh has tied it up at 3. Darren Fletcher, Montreal now leads. Here's Erstad, 1 for 2 today. Grant struggling here, 1 out. The pitch, high pop fly. Center field. This one is back near the wall and caught. 2 out. It's now a 1-run game. Here's benching Molina. Molina against Mudcat Grant, the pitch. It'll be on the ground. Short, the first. They got 3 out. We go to the 8th inning, the score, Minnesota 4, Anaheim 3. This is incredible. All right, well, this is okay. This is good. I'm glad everything is streaming well. What has happened, Pro Strategy, I would say right now it's 9:32. I can maybe go this week, but I can't go tonight because if I do, I'll be up to about 12. And we got to go. I thought there were going to be riots, and I thought there were going to be a lot of riots, and there are not. What was happening was it was streaming the power, but I have uninterrupted power supply, and it's running right now. So I can tell that it's running because my air conditioner, that is my heater, is off. So that is what has happened. But anyway, so I still have that, so I'm still on. All these games are incredible. So here we go, Allison, Batty, and Zolio, Minnesota. Let's take a look at the out-of-town scoreboard. Darren Fletcher, a home run. It's 3-2 Montreal. They might pull the upset. Pittsburgh has tied Houston. In the bottom of the 6th inning, Houston is up with 1 out. Philadelphia is coming back. What a comeback game these are, Seattle and Boston. Here we go, top of the 8th, Allison, Batty, and Zolio. So Allison 0 for 3 today, and that'll be deep to right field. Bob Allison has just given them insurance runs in the 2nd row of the bleachers, and Bob Allison has just made it 5-3. Bob Allison has just made it 5-3. It is a shot as Earl Batty struck out in the 5th. Houston has a lead now. Jose Altuve hit a home run. Everything is back in 4th and nutty today. This will be on the ground. 2nd to 1st, and that's going to be 1 out. 5-3, Minnesota lead. Here's Zolio, 0 for 3 today. 5-3, Lackey is still in. He was in last inning. He gave up a solo shot, and they strike him out. 2nd strikeout. For Lackey, 2 outs in the 8th. Minnesota's got the insurance. Here's Rich Rollins, 1 for 3. And this is big, the pitch. It'll be on the ground and a base hit. Rollins will go to first. And Rollins will go to first here. With 2 out. They would love another hit. That would make it 7-3. Another home run, Kerry Kendall 0 for 3. He's closing out the 3rd time through the lineup here. The pitch high into left field. Will it hit? Yeah, no! What a catch! Left field, oh my goodness. We go to the bottom of the 8th, it's 5-3. Bottom of the 8th, it's 5-3 now. Here's David Eckstein, 1 for 2. New pitcher, Dave Boswell. He's 5-0. Remember, yesterday, he blew the save, then won the game. Everybody thinks he's awesome, a 2.57 ERA. Boswell will go to Eckstein, bottom of the 8th inning, nobody on. They know this first batter. It's ball 4, and he's going to go to first base. Bottom of the 8th, if they get to lead, Minnesota Minnesota might lose in the top of the ninth. Who knows? Adam Kennedy 0 for 3. So big this is. Kennedy struck him out. 1 out. Tying run at the plate. Here's Brad Fulmer. Fulmer's 2 for 3 today as an RBI. Boston has tied Seattle bottom of the 6th inning. But here's the pitch to Fulmer. Oh, it's into left field. This one is back. This one is gone. We're tied at 5. And for the first time today, we're tied here in the bottom of the 8th inning. And again, he blows the save. It's 5-5. The fans are going nuts. Dave Boswell. The fans are going absolutely nuts. Boswell, 13 pitches. Tim Salmon 0 for 3. And Boswell, that'll be a strikeout, 2 outs. He gives up the save, then he gets the win. He'll be 6-0. People would think it's a record-breaking thing. They don't realize he had to blow 6 saves. 4-4 Pittsburgh and Philadelphia. So here we go. Anderson 0 for 3. 5-5 bottom of the 8th. Anderson to left field. And a base hit. Garrett will go to first. Bottom of the 8th inning. 2 outs. Garrett Anderson on first. Here's Troy Glaus. 1 for 3. How big this is. 1 for 3 Troy Glaus. Boswell now. The pitch to Glaus. They walk him. There's 2 outs. There's 2 on. They could go ahead. They could go ahead. Anderson on second. And Anderson has 40 speed. Oh, this is so big. Spicio 2 for 3, a home run and an RBI. It's all up to Dave Boswell. Can he get Spicio? Spicio can give him the lead. The pitch. High pop fly. This is center field. Underneath, they're going to camp. And they're going to make the catch. Anaheim has tied it up. We go to the 9th. It's 5-5. What an unbelievably even game. Brendan Donnelly will be in. As we see, look at Pittsburgh 2 on. They got Lloyd McClendon, who has 2 RBI. He's up. They're down by 1. Nobody out, 2 on. That's big. Seattle and Boston tied. Philadelphia, Pittsburgh are tied. Every game is within 1 run, and 3 of these 5 games are tied. There has never been a better simulation day in any sport. Never. Jimmy Hall 1 for 4, a home run and an RBI. Brandon Donnelly will be up. Hall strikes out, 1 out. They want to get 3, and then they want to be up. That's going to be 1 out. Don Mincher 1 for 3 today, a home run and an RBI. Mincher, that's going to be to left field. Let's see what happens to this. And it'll be caught, 2 out. Anaheim with the late push. They were down 4-1. Going into the bottom of the 7th, we said when they played it's been 4-1 ever since the 7th inning stretch. Here's Tony Oliva, 3 for 4. Nobody on, 2 outs. Donnelly. They walk him, and Oliva's on first. This is how you score that run. You can't get the 3rd out. I don't think there's ever been a better simulation and more at stake. Baseball's amazed we can have the first 8 seeds out of here. Armin Killebrew 1 for 3, a home run and 2 RBI. Donnelly the pitch. Herman strikes out. We go to the bottom of the 9th. If Anaheim scores, they win the series. It's 5-5.
Designated driver for this evening. Please remember to drink responsibly.
So here we go, the bottom of the 9th inning. Aaron Erstad, Dave Boswell is in. Trying to go 1, 2, 3 and get to the 10th. Pittsburgh and Philadelphia. It's 4-4 there. And we go to the 9th. Pittsburgh did not score. And Pittsburgh, and they got one on with one out there on top of the 8th. This is unbelievable. So here we go. Here's Darren Erstad. Bottom of the 9th inning, 1 for 3. Boswell, the pitch. That's going to be a little looper to center field. They run it in. Let's see if they can get it, and they do. 1 out. That is Hall with the catch. Boswell still in. Here's Orlando Palmero. 1 for 3 in the playoffs. He's a pinch hitter. He is a pinch hitter. 1 for 3 in the playoffs. Number 2 is also on the line. Pittsburgh. There's going to be a shot. Short. Zolio to first. We got it. 2 outs. 2 outs in the bottom of the 9th inning. And now here's David Eckstein. 1 for 2. Eckstein is 1 for 2 today. Boswell. The pitch. They walk him. The series winning run is on first. It's the series winning run. Here's Adam Kennedy, 0 for 4. 0 for 4. Look at Pittsburgh and Montreal. We'll flip to that game quickly after this one. Kennedy, 0 for 4 today. Boswell. The pitch, it'll be on the ground. And it's second to first, that's it. We're going to see where we are in that Pittsburgh game. We go to the 10th inning, it's 5-5. This is just an absolutely incredible game right now. I am okay. It's just very weird with the schedules here and the power. I do believe that it's out. I don't know. This power is going very weird here, but we're still on. I can't explain any of this. Maybe we are living in a simulation. You never know. The Pirates are down bottom of the 9th inning. We're going to switch to that game. We got 4 of the 5 are tied games. 4 of the 5 are tied games. So 4 of the 5 are tied games. Let's go to Three Rivers Stadium right now. Three Rivers, the Pirates are the number 2 seed. The Montreal Expos now. We're going to keep an eye on the Minnesota, the extra inning game there. John Dufree. John Dufree is now he's the pitcher, 24 pitches. Jay Bell, 1 on, 1 out. Gary Weedis at first. The heart of the lineup is coming up. The heart of the lineup, it's Bell, then Bonds, then Jeff King, then Andy Van Slyke. The series winning run is at the plate. The series tying runs at first. Dufree, the pitch to Bell, who's 0 for 4. Bell strikes out. There's 2 outs. 2 outs, and now here's Barry. Barry Bonds, 1 for 4 today. Dufree, all he's got to do is get Bonds. That's all he has to do is get Barry Bonds. And Montreal pulls a humongous upset. A really, really big upset. So here we go. Dufree against Bonds. 2 outs, 1 on. The series tying run is on Reedus. Series winning is Bonds. The pitch now. High deep to right to center field, and it is caught. It's out, and Montreal has won the series. They're all going crazy. They're coming out, and they are all celebrating. Montreal has won the series. They're celebrating in the middle. And the Montreal Expos have won this series. Darren Fletcher's the MVP, the catcher. He had 350 in the series, 385 on base. He had 3 home runs and drove in 5. And today, Darren Fletcher. And he had 2 home runs. He was the reason why Montreal won today. Darren Fletcher. RBI. Fletcher had 2 hits, 2 solo shots, and Barry had a solo shot. 3-2 Montreal beat Pittsburgh. And that's it. Montreal beat Pittsburgh there. Now let's go back to the top of the 10th inning. Minnesota and Anaheim. We're looking at all the other games. Minnesota and Anaheim. So here's Olio 0 for 4. They got Killebrew at third. 2 outs. Donnelly, the pitch. That's going to be on the ground. They pick it up. They throw to first. He is out. And all Anaheim has to do is score 1 run and they win the series. They go to the bottom of the 10th. It is 5-5. Bottom of the 10th inning, Al Worthington's the pitcher. Number 1 is on the line. Number 2 is done. Number 2 is done. Kennedy's on second base. Here's Fulmer now. 3 for 4 today, a home run and 3 RBI. Worthington. Fulmer, this will be on the ground. A base hit, they could win the series here. Are they going to throw home? You're coming home. You throw to home, they win the series on the first batter. A 2-2 pitch, and Anaheim has survived. Number 1, Anaheim has survived. Number 1, Anaheim has survived. In extra innings on a 2-2 pitch, Anaheim will move on. Minnesota had them. They had them, and they couldn't finish them. They led them 4-2 in the bottom of the 8th inning. They led them in the bottom of the 7th inning. It was, well, as you can see, in the bottom of the 7th inning was 4-1. In the bottom of the 7th, sorry, and that was it. They couldn't finish them. And then they led 5-3, and then they still couldn't finish them. And the Anaheim Angels won the game. Brad Fulmer, the MVP. Unbelievable. Incredible game. Number 1 wins, number 2 loses. We go to the 9th inning in Pittsburgh at top of the 8th. Well, let's go to the 9th inning in Pittsburgh. Pittsburgh and Houston. One Pirate team is down. The Pirates in 1960 are now losing 7-4. We might have all 3 Pirate teams gone. Here's James Klein, the left fielder. 0 for 3 today. Ken Giles is in, top of the 9th inning. Pittsburgh is 71. Here's Gene Klein.
He struck him out.
1 out. And that's going to be 1 out. Al Oliver, he's 0 for 3. Oliver, then Hebner. Giles to Oliver.
Swing it up
Struck him out, and that's going to be 2 out. 2 outs, and here's Richie. Ken Giles is pitching. They pitch to Richie Hebner. Base hit for Hebner right up the middle. And Richie Hebner will go to first. Richie at first. And the top of the 9th inning, 2 outs. Here's Roberto. Roberto's 1 for 4 with an RBI. Boston leading Seattle now. We might go to that game. The pitch to Clemente. That's to left field. That might hit the ground. Let's see. And it will. A base hit. They go to third. They throw home. And they are not going to get there. Actually, they'll stay at second. Clemente with the hit, and there's Willie. Willie Sturgill, the DH, 1 for 4. 7-4, Pittsburgh leads Philadelphia. Bottom of the 8th inning. Top of the 9th, Seattle now down 4-3. Here's the pitch to Willie Sturgill from Ken Giles. Sturgill, this hit to right field. It's going to hit the ground, and it does. Are they going to score a run to make it 5-4? No, it's a bases loaded. Bases loaded. Here's Manny Sanguian, 1 for 4 now. Joe Musgrove is the new pitcher. No wins or losses. 1 in the 3rd innings pitch, 2 strikeouts. Musgrove to Sanguian. Bases loaded, 2 outs. The pitch high, deep to left center field. But underneath, they're going to get it near the wall. And they're going to make the catch. We go to the bottom of the ninth, 4-4. Steve Blass, who was so awful yesterday. He was absolutely awful. And right now he has one strikeout. He's in again. Here's Alex Bregman. Blast to Bregman, and that'll be to right field. And that'll be a base hit, so Steve Blass couldn't hold the lead yesterday and got the loss. And there'll be one on with nobody out. Here's Carlos Correa. 2 for 4. Look at that game, that Pittsburgh game. They got the tying run on. My goodness. Carlos Correa, the shortstop, Blast, the pitch, and they walk him 2 on. The series winning run is at second. Oh wow, 2 outs. Rocky Nelson, 2 for 4, he's up. The Pirates in 1960 trying to stay ahead, bottom of the 9th inning, 2 on, nobody out. Series winning run is Bregman. Here's George Springer. 2 for 4, a home run and 2 RBIs. The pitch on the ground, could be a 6-4-3. The 6-4-3, they got 2 outs. Every other game is done. This is it. And here's Josh Reddick. Josh Reddick, right fielder, 1 for 4 today. Steve Blass trying to get out of this inning, bottom of the 9th inning. The pitch on the ground to first. They pick it up, and that's going to be the unassisted out. We go to the 10th. They couldn't win it there. Top of the 10th inning. Every game is done. So Bob Robertson, 3 of 4, 3 for 4. Today, they got Manny Sanguian at second. Musgrove, the pitcher. 10th inning, the pitch.
Swing and a miss.
Strikeout, 1 out. In the top of the 10th, the 71 Pirates. Here's Dave Cash, he's 2 for 4. They're going to walk him. They're going to walk him. So first and second with 1 out. Here's Mazeroski, 0 for 2. What if he hit one? What if he had one in Game 7, a home run to win the series? Oh. That's going to be on the ground. Mazeroski, they pick it up. They get 1 at second. That's it. Sanguian to third. 2 outs, first and third. Here's Gene Klein, 0 for 4. They need a base hit for a run. They do that, they'll go up 5-4. Top of the 10th inning, 2 outs. First and third, the pitch declines.
Swing and a miss.
Struck him out, and that's it. We go to the bottom of the 10th. The Astros 180 feet away from winning the series and coming back from 3 games to none. Bottom of the 10th inning is Yeliski Gurriel. The series winning run will be Raddick at second. So here's Gurriel, Steve Blass. Still in. Blass. It'll be on the ground and a base hit again, the first one. They're going to go home and they're going to throw home. They will, but they won't score. First and third down. First and third, Marlon Gonzalez, the second baseman. Reddick in sacrifice position. Blass is going to need a miracle now. Bottom of the 10th. He's going to need a miracle. First one is Gonzalez. Base hit, that's going to be the right field. It is, and it's over. The Houston Astros have come back from 3 games to none down, and they've won the game, and they're all celebrating at home plate. The Houston Astros have done it, and they come out and they celebrate, and the Astros have won the game, and the series 5-4. 3 Pittsburgh teams entered, and all 3 lose. All 3 of them. My goodness, 3-2, 5-4, 7-4. They all lose. And there it is. So let's take a look really quickly at the round 2. Anaheim wins 4-3. They win 6-5, and that was big there. Montreal 4-3. I can't believe that was just incredible. The Expos are the first visiting team to win. No, they're not. They're not. It was checkerboard. It went Pittsburgh, Montreal, Pittsburgh, Montreal, Pittsburgh, Montreal, Montreal. They're the first team to win 2 in a row. Oakland won their series. Houston won their series. The only game we didn't see was the Philadelphia Phillies. We saw this back and forth, and then it was 4-0 Pirates, and they lose 7-4. My goodness, Greg Lazinski, the player of the game. Bob Walk was awful, but Brewster gets the win and McGraw the save. Keith Moreland had 9 hits. So we kind of got power back on. And there it is. So that's there we go, 7-4. So let's take a look now at the bracket. And there it is. That's the playoff bracket. That's incredible. Incredible. I got to go to bed here because I want to sleep tonight, actually. I don't know if I will after that last game. So here it is. Here are the teams in round the quarterfinals. Anaheim and Montreal. Montreal 53-47. Anaheim is 74-26. Houston and Oakland. Another 53-47 team in Oakland that made it. And they will play the Houston Astros. How about the Boston Red Sox? Coming back from being dead and then really taking on the rest of that. And then the Philadelphia Phillies. I'm going to take a look real quick. And there we go, you see Boston, Houston will have it. Anaheim, Houston, Boston, and the Philadelphia Phillies will have home field advantage. And they split in the regular season. The Boston, LA split. Houston and Oakland split. And Anaheim and everybody split. I've never seen anything like this in my life simulating. I've never in my life ever seen a simulation league like this. It truly is a maze. It really is. Pittsburgh is out of it. 3 went in to round 2 and none come out. None. 0 come out. That's it. Round 3 will start tomorrow. They'll start tomorrow as there you see all the games. New York, Philadelphia, Montreal, Anaheim, LA swept. They're going to be at Boston. We might see that game because they are a team that swept and they are at Boston. So we're going to see that. That'll be very interesting. And then Montreal and Anaheim. Wow. Wow. Have a great day. We'll see you then. Super Bowl tournament, great to see you.